Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just doing a little recap on the Sunderland West Ham match. Just watched. It was a pretty good game overall. As a fan, you can't really say too much or too little either way. Um, just in my notes, good save from the keeper early on. Um, Early on in the game, I ended wasn't getting too much of a sniff. Uh, Ballard with that block of the goal, great save from Ballard. He's just got the dig in him, so he gets it done. Diarra and Siddiqui, they look good. Talby looked good as well. I thought at sometimes Talby, he just, he's almost like, kind of remind me of like Wirtz. Like he's not really sure exactly where to be, but he looks dangerous. Um, but, that's just that's how it goes so far. Um, After the first, Alderete came on after Selick got hurt. Uh, that was unfortunate. Dropped down on his back pretty bad. That looked like it hurt. Came off, tried to come back on. It was not good. He put in a good shift though. Well done. Alderete came on and just class from the minute. I think he actually changed the tide of the game a bit because he came on and he was just so clean and calm and composed. Then he whips the cross in. Beauty of a cross. Maenda just you know I love a striker that he's small but it don't matter. That's why I love Jota too. Jota was just because they're small. They you can still be aerial if you just have good timing. Time your jumps well, and so I really liked that goal. That was a good goal. Uh, Little passage of play, and then Adinger whips in a beautiful cross. He had good IQ there to realize Ballard was still in the box. I know he had his hand up calling for it, but whipping a good cross looked like it took a little deflection, and then Dan does what he does. So that was nice to see. He's still doing that at either level. They also give a shout out to Donna Weir. I gotta do a little research on her. Seems like a very important part of the culture, so I got to do a little bit of research. Um, 75th minute at Dingra and Mayenda went off for Lafay and Isidore. Um, yeah, those are good subs. Good to get people on. Good showing from Mayenda and Adingra as well. He got a little quiet in the second half, I think, Adingra, but he worked his way in and out a bit. Um, Yeah, I said what I wanted to say about Talby. He looked good. He's very quick. I see. He also wants to pass. He doesn't mind slowing the game down. That's a notice at a lot of players. Xhaka too. Xhaka too was really good at just keeping it calm. A few times he kind of sent it up because that was the momentum of the game. You like that too. He can go. He can. He's a what he. I'm forgetting the word. He's just a field general. He just knows when to speed it up, when to slow it down. Perfect guy to have in the middle. Um, Hume did well. Um, I thought it was pretty nice and tidy in the midfield in there. It was pretty good. Um, DR had that run in the first half. Man, that looked good. If that would have went in, the place would have just went on fire that early. But that was good play. Well done. I hope I'm not missing anyone. It was a good performance all around. Riggy came on. It was good. It's a 38 game season, man. So it was a great first game. But we can't get too locked in because next week is the bigger challenge. Next week, you know, we need to be getting some results against Burnley. We're gonna have a tough schedule too, but if you look at their schedule, this is probably their last chance for points for the next about 5 6 matches. So they're gonna want this bad, and we don't want to be giving them any push, any momentum to go steal a point or steal a win somewhere. So we need to be today or yesterday was a big game. Glad we won, but let's stay focused and because at the end of this thing, we still want to be here. I know sometimes people get caught up in the hype and your first game at home you have to win. Well, they did it and that was great, but let's stick to the focus here because at the end of the season, we still want to be here, if not higher. You know, so um, that's basically it. My man of the match was Ballad. Does a lot of work that goes underrated other than a goal. Just being all around, snapping in, getting stuck in. His headers, his aerial just presence. It's just not just his aerial. It's just his presence. You can tell he's a big dude, and when people start chomping down, or he starts chomping down at them, they start making decisions quick and getting it away because he's on you quick. Um, I think that was pretty much it. Fulkrug was a dirty shit and a little dirty shit at times with that niggle in the back on Ballard, and then he had something else that I saw that was just like he's a little shit. So good first game. Reggie's, he's a good manager. I like him. He's confident. He's smart. He says the right things. He also doesn't bullshit either. He just says what has to be said, and keeps it real. And he also instills faith, and he has me at least believing. He wants to take this club. He ain't just trying to face relegation this season. He looks like he's calm about it, but he's getting us further and getting us going. So, this is what we want to see, and it has to be said now that right now here we are. If we look back at the end of the season and we are going down, do not get rid of this manager. He's a great manager. Things just might not work out. We might get a series of injuries. We might just start playing bad. We might have a good run before Christmas, and then after Christmas we start going down. Anything could happen. But he has the vision for the future, and he's getting the backing. The owners are doing their part. He's doing his part. All the backroom staff, everyone, all the pieces seem like they're coming together. So we'll just gotta take it. It's just the first game, so nobody lose their heads. Nobody starts saying we're gonna pull Leicester 2015-16 or anything like that. But game at a time, and we'll be back against go again. Let's go again against Burnley. All right, take care.